Hello, welcome back to this channel, or welcome to this channel. My name is Jackie and I love planners, journals, and apparently disappearing for almost a year. So happy holidays, here I am. So I know I haven't posted in a very long time. Everything is fine. I guess I just felt demotivated to post, even though I was using very consistently my planners, as you will see here, but we can discuss that in another video because today I want to celebrate Christmas or the holidays or whatever you are celebrating or not celebrating today by sharing with you what worked and did not work for me throughout 2024. And I thought it would be a nice way to come back, kind of an update for you to see what I've been using if you don't follow me over on Instagram. And during the weekend, I will post my 2025 lineup, which sometimes I find it super boring because I've been using the same planners for a very long time, but hopefully you will find it helpful and maybe entertaining. So let's just jump right in. So I guess let's start with what everybody knows I use and I will keep using probably forever, which is my Hobonichi original. I've used the Home this year. This is the A6 English version, and I've been using this planner since 2017, 2018. I don't really have my first one because, believe it or not, I ripped all the pages to add it to a ring planner. I do believe I showed it off in a video that I made in collab with Cecilia from Scientist Plans, but that's the only one I don't have in my stack. But I cannot wait to add this to all those other planners that have been used and loved throughout all this time. And as you can see, I use it as well this year. There are some blank pages and spreads like this one. I don't know, I never get to use it. I always have like these resolutions, ideas to put in here, but I never follow up with them. So I don't mind if pages are blank, but this year my planners got way too personal in a way, and I haven't shared them much over on Instagram because I've been writing a lot, but I just love it. And when I show my setup for next year, you will see how I use it, but it's basically this way. It's a layout totally inspired by Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I just love using these, and it's the same thing in my Hobonichi cousin. Anyhow, my Hobonichi A6 is going strong. I love it. I will keep using it, and no surprises in here. And this is how it looks. It hasn't chunked it up very much because usually I don't add a lot of things, just some ephemera here and there and washi tape, but it's kind of chunky and I like it. Next, we have my Hobonichi cousin, and as you can see, I did pretty much the same setup. I don't know, I did not got creative and I'm doing the same for this year. It's very similar to my Hobonichi A6. Usually I use the cousin for work, and I've been doing that since 2019, inspired by the VeganOrganizer. But this year I was just having a lot on my mind and I wrote a lot, so it was kind of an extension of my Hobonichi A6 in a way. And I love having the A5 like this chunky and I don't know, well used throughout the year. I don't really care much about the weekly pages, so there are a lot of blank weekly pages in here, but I've been loving using the daily pages so much. In December, I got out of it a little bit because life just got busier, so I'm using more my A6. So I use them in a similar way, but we will discuss that with my plans for 2025. But here, basically, I'm doing check-ins throughout the day, whereas in my Hobonichi A6, usually I just write it down during the morning and then at the end of the day. Here I'm doing check-ins throughout the day and developing and processing and writing more about my feelings. So Hobonichi cousin was a nice surprise this year, even though it has been in my lineup for a long time now. It changed and it got more use, and I really relied on it. And even now I'm going for a trip next week, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I want to bring this huge boy with me. I don't want to bring just the A6 because I'm relying on it so much that I want to start the new year with my Hobonichi cousin as well. Let's move on to things that did not work out very well or that changed this year. What I also used this year was my Sterling Ink Common Planner in B6 size. And this is my second year using it, but this year it got a little bit more use, even though not as much as I would like. But I was using this for work, then I tried it out as like a general planner. It's also very personal, so I have a lot of personal things in here that I cannot share with you very well. And I already took off my clear cover to add to my new one. And it is a very nice planner. I love this black cover so much. I wish they had it for next year. And I don't know how I use mine for 2025, but it's been kind of used this year. So I wouldn't say it was a fail or a flop, but I could have get so much more use of it as I got from my Hobonichi A6 and my Hobonichi cousin, but that's okay. Like, I like using my planners and trying things out, and only when I want to. I'm not one that will fill out blank pages or create spreads just to show on social media. Nothing wrong if that makes you happy, but it doesn't bring me joy. It just brings me anxiety, and I don't know, I feel like I'm deceiving everybody. So if I don't want to use a planner, I won't use that planner. So I use it while it was working for me, and we will see what I will do next year. Finally, I have my passport, traveler's notebook, and my plotter pocket. And they kind of overlapped so much that I basically neglected my passport for a while. I think this also has to do with the fact that we didn't have any trips this year, and usually I really love using my passport when we have trips or when we are traveling. So now that we have a trip next week, I'm already setting it up and I cannot wait to start using it again. But this year for 2024, I can say that it was the year of the plotter, and I just love this so much. It was a nice change of pace for me. I had used the plotter before, and I do have a video. I think it's from 2020, maybe. I don't even know. I'm completely lost. I'm still processing 2020. So I don't know. I will link it down below if you want to see my first unboxing. But it is the first time that I used it consistently, and I just love it so much. I cannot wait to set this up and probably to bring with me to the trip. It's so compact, and I love that I can just keep pages in here for work as well. So this kind of became my like on the go and work planner as well, which is really strange because usually I tend to go for A5 for work planners. But the plotter just stole my heart this year. It was a gift from my very best friend, so it was special from the get-go. And I cannot wait to keep using it next year. And I think the passport will become more of a journal than a planner, but it's still here. I just haven't used it much. I don't even have anything to show. To keep it real, the monthlies are blank, and I need to find a way to reuse these because they are blank. And even like the second half of the year, the weekly pages are blank as well. So I have the setup, I like it. I don't know, I just stopped using it because everything was being done by this plotter. So that happens, and if it happens to you, you set a planner up and never get to really use it, that's okay. Just try to reutilize things so you are not like spending money you cannot spend, and you know, try to recycle as well. But that happens, don't feel guilty about it. So I think that's it for today's video. I have here my new 2025 Hobonichis that I'm setting up today, and I'm so excited, I cannot wait. And you will see that we have Sebastian from Stardew Valley team going on again, because I mean, Sebastian is my husband, my favorite. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to get back to filming, and I just hope I got to keep you company, and I can't wait to share with you my 2025 lineup. Bye bye!